Good evening and welcome back to tonight's Don't Make This Weird. I am host, the proverbial ghost. Proverbial ghost.
Proverbial ghost.
Profitability guy.
Yeah.
Something P
That
word.
guy.
You're the Antichrist with a oatmeal blunderbuss.
Yes, I do have an oatmeal blunderbuss, and I will point blank.
So much going to happen tonight. So many things that we're going to talk about.
How'd you break your ribs? Got shot by a gun full of shit.
I did not hear this story, so this will be interesting. I
I'll
heard
throw
parts.
it in there.
All right.
I'll throw it in there. Anyway, Chris, with me always and my co-host, Heather.
Hey, guys. Hanging out here in the studio, live, living.
Mr.
Yes.
Tony, already in stitches.
Already in stitches.
I love the pre-show smoke because you come up with some of the fucked up shit that comes out of your mouth, just boomity boom, lighting them up, and I'm like,
I'm here.
Which I had people asking. They're like, is Chris coming back this week? Because they absolutely love the show that you were back. They had a great time last week. We're happy to hear that. I was
Good.
glad. We had a lot of people
Good.
joining in. We're going to have a lot of people joining in tonight, too, because of our
Good.
special guest.
Yes.
I have a special guest
Yes, Chris brought a special guest.
from the plains of Iowa,
Oh, man.
coming to a gulag near you. My boy Kyle Jarrette.
Hey, welcome
So-
to the show.
waving
Kyle-
the camera car.
Hey, everybody.
Professional political agitator.
Yeah.
Goes on lots of political journeys and does a lot of door knocking and different kind of stuff. Organizes rallies. He's had some pretty extensive experience in
Yeah.
the political arena.
Which we generally do not talk a lot. We really don't talk about political stuff on the show, but you've known him for a while.
Yep.
And as your friend, you wanted to bring him on the show.
Absolutely.
And so he could see what we're all about, what we're doing here in the studio, here in this little studio here in Carroll,
Yeah.
and the Don't Make This Weird show.
Right.
So we're glad to have you on. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
And
thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
We already got Candy Ray joining us on YouTube saying hello, family. Hey, Candy, glad you're joining us. And I hope
up,
that you guys
Candy?
will share the link so we get more people in here. We want to talk tonight.
Yeah.
Not necessarily about all the other shit that's going on, but about other stuff. So
Yeah, we can talk about anything.
anything,
Anything.
almost anything.
Weird stuff.
Just everything. But so glad that you're back, though, Chris. Glad you're hanging out with us. You know, we thought for a little while that you were going to quit us.
Nope, I did.
There's no
my
breaking
best.
up with us.
Nope, I won't do it. I just, I got into a situation that really required my attention, and it was a huge career move.
Yeah.
And it's something that I definitely wanted to stick with that I plan on doing for the rest of my life.
Right. And that's important.
I do.
And we really understood that. It wasn't like we were like, oh, Chris, damn it.
No.
I mean, for a minute there, like I didn't message as much because I didn't want you to feel bad if you couldn't make
I
it.
did every time.
You know, and that's why I was like, well, I'm not even going to message. If he says he's coming, then, you know, because we understand we're not really pushy here about everything. So it was like, yeah, we understand that you got stuff you got to do. You got to live. You got things. So, you know, with that being said, we do have 9 to 5s and we do this as well. But it's just something that we love to do. So we're glad that we're still able to keep going with everything else going on. That's one great thing about doing podcasts is that we're able to still keep going. There is not more than 10 people in this room, just saying. Just
No, half that.
half. We
for
know
the
our math.
wizards.
Speaking of people in the room, the Asian just walked in, so now that one less, fiddle fuck on the keyboard over here that I'm doing, I can pass it off to you.
Well, we have a question. We have a question already on YouTube.
Already a question.
Captain Milk is joining us.
Holy shit!
Hey
you know
guys,
who that is, right?
Hey guys, long time listener, first time caller. I have a question. Does Tony use turtle wax to get his head to shine like that?
Well, you know what can I say?
Good stuff.
It's homemade Jack juice.
Hey Joey, how's it going? How is it going where you guys are at? That's Joey. He used to be one of the co-hosts on Don't Make This Weird when we first started out. Joey Strange. Hey man, how's it going?
What up, Joe?
So and Nate just came back in and joined us, our Asian persuasion intern,
Yes.
hanging out with us tonight here. So yeah, who wants to go? Who wants
For
to
the week.
start with their week?
The weeks.
Yes, we still do that, Joey, by the way.
Mine was basic. I'll just start.
Yeah.
It was
All right.
very normal, except for tonight, 5 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
I got a phone call from the shift manager, and it was basically, I don't know what to do, but somebody literally went in the bathroom and like sell the pieces.
All
They shit
right.
themselves, shit in the urinal, with the slam dunk their drawers. Didn't make them.
Oh,
So she's like, I cleaned everything but the trash can. You need a new trash can.
yeah, take that out. Get rid of it.
That's where I came up with
Yeah.
the oatmeal blunderbuss reference from.
Oh God.
Or
I swear,
shotgun cannon, grenade, oatmeal grenade.
this is going to be a new drink from the Don't Make This Weird.
The oatmeal
Yeah.
blunderbuss.
Oatmeal
Get on
blunderbuss,
it,
no
guys.
baked cookies.
And
Are
my
those
God.
raisins? I don't know.
could be
It's
milk
a chocolate
duds.
kiss. I made the cookie for you.
Could be milk duds. We'll never
Could be
tell.
milk. Is that a Baby Ruth?
That would be like crushed up Whoppers, man. I'm just saying.
Gross.
What you doing? I'm doing a Whopper.
Yum.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Nate's in the studio. That's where we were going with that.
That's
whole
right.
thing.
yeah.
He's just like, what the fuck did I walk into?
Pandemonium.
And he's
Welcome.
putting it down and walking
He just
away.
leaves, drops the mic, walks
He
away.
just puts the freaking thing down. Oh, he even throw his phone. He don't even care about that phone. Don't even care.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Joey said he's good. He's out of a job, but things are rough down here with everything going on.
We give
So he
second
must
chances. You can-
he must still be in Florida hanging out down there. So so much stuff going on. Some of my family are getting out of there, moving out, and yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on right now. But anyway, continue with your blunderbuss.
That was it. Need a new
the,
trash can.
the literal shit show.
It was a shit show.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time.
Yeah.
A lot at my store, the urinal gets mistaken for the number 2 spot. I don't know if it's a mathematic thing or if it's just.
Is it one size fits all or what? I mean, how does that work?
Well, no. I mean, it's not
Nate's shaking
good.
his head, yes.
I was thinking about installing some plants in the
What?
corner. Maybe
Right.
they can use the plant bed or a litter box or something.
Right.
I got to appeal to everyone. Somebody might be identifying as like a barn animal or something.
Good. God. You don't know what's happening out there these days.
I'm a barn animal and a eunuch. So
So does that mean you don't lift your leg to piss? How does that work?
Oh my God.
I reproduced 3 times.
Oh man.
I did. Multiplier.
Why is the screen still on me?
Because
Oh,
Nate's
God.
not doing his job again.
Yeah, we're 7 minutes in.
7
It's gonna be
minutes
a
in.
rough ride.
You're welcome. Glad you guys are here tonight. All right. I guess moving on. Tony,
Yeah, move
how's your
on.
week been?
My week's been interesting. Yesterday I lost my voice for some ungodly known reason.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
It was, and as you can see, I'm perfectly fine today and speaking clearly and not, sounding like I have emphysema and I'm dying. So yeah, there's that. Of course,
Yeah.
the weekend was fun.
The weekend was fun. Yeah.
We did the St. Patty's Day party with 3OF down at the Man Cave,
Yeah.
which was amazing.
It was awesome. I had my reservations at first about getting together with a whole bunch of people, just being cautious. But I was like, you know what? I need this. Definitely need this. So I'm glad that we went. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of things down there.
Yeah. and,
Music, everything, food, all of it.
Speaking of food,
Yeah. I knew this was coming.
yes. Can you explain to our listeners when it comes to the cheese?
Okay.
Oh man, I am fucking
All right.
intrigued.
All right, guys. So I'm going to tell you a little story.
About this is how my
So
life got
at-
turned upside down.
At the parties, there is a lot of drinks to go around, food, people bring food to share, whatever. There was a platter that had cheese on it. And there was a little bit that was left over, and yes, I tried a little drink that I was mixing up, and it kind of hit me later than instead of right away.
It was fucking great.
I was tired. I think I had a little bit of sugar in my system from that drink, and then having that drink kind of come in. So we're all sitting around just kind of at the bar, talking, and there's the cheese just sitting there, and they're like just chunks of cheese like this that were cut up, but they were like odd shaped. I look over the bar and I see that he's got like these wooden stirrers that are about like this size, but really flimsy.
Oh no, use that to explain.
Oh, okay. So I can't tell you why this is happening or what's happening at this moment, but I end up like sticking the thing into the cheese, and I
downward stabbing
yeah,
motion.
yeah, like
totally
very
fucking
angry.
stabbing cheese.
while we're talking, and like I wasn't really grumpy or angry, and then just I went like this, and it just wobbled really bad because it was really flimsy. Well, apparently we were all tired because that became really hilarious because I started doing this over my head, and yeah.
Did anybody make it rain?
No.
No.
Not even one person.
No.
I ended up breaking the stick at one point. It just kind of, I put
That's because
three
you're
on.
like, three chunks of cheese.
Yeah. So, and you guys have heard this story about,
Tequila nights.
no, fuck no. We don't want to talk about that. No, but you guys have heard the story with Tony, I think, with his working and talking about this one guy with a toothbrush saying, turn it off, turn it off. So I started doing that with the cheese. I don't know. Anyway, it was more funny when you were there, I guess. I guess
understand.
that
It
had
was
to have
hilarious.
been. Yeah, so
So she was slightly intoxicated.
a little bit.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Just to say that it's been the first time that I have drank since surgery
was
because I
great.
don't really like to drink. So
Like a Dixie cup full of beer and you're good.
pretty much
No,
that's
she
about
sniffed the
really.
cap.
No.
That's all she did. Was
I
sniff the
had
cap.
more than that.
She was
Thank you.
totally white milk wasted.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got some stuff going on in chat though that I'll catch up on before I talk more about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Steve says, hi, everyone. Steve Campbell's joining us. Jeremy says, man cave magic. Candy says, cheese, laughing my fucking ass off. Taylor says, cheesecake, in all
Cheesecake.
caps. My dad says, hello, guys. Hey, Dad. And then Jeremy says, cheese flicker. This is true. That happened. So, yeah, just a lot of, I don't know. It was just really goofy. Tony was literally just losing it to the point where I thought he was going to fall off the stool and just die from not being able to breathe. So that was happening.
Nate was dying. in the
Nate too. I think everybody was. It was just kind of the stupidest thing, but we needed that laugh, with all the stuff that's going on. It was just so stupid, but it was fun.
But no, it was great. We spent the whole weekend down at the Man Cave.
Yep.
Played a kick-ass show.
That was fun. I like the new stage there.
Yeah, I love the stage.
You guys were like inviting everybody up on the stage to come up
Yeah, it
and
was great.
sing and do whatever, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my son brought his friend Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
He came up and did a couple of songs with us. And that kid was just like, holy shit, I'm on stage playing with you guys.
Yeah,
So it was pretty
he
cool.
was really good too. I was
Yeah.
very impressed with that kid.
pretty
so
cool.
he's like, "Can I come back?" And you're like, "Yeah,
like,
you
"Fuck
can
no."
come back." Yeah,
Fucking face.
you
One
know.
burger,
Oh,
across the
fucking
board.
right, homie. He's like,
Yeah.
man, when you guys going down again? And I'm like, soon.
So yeah, so you guys,
Down in front.
you guys that are tuning in, any of you that have Twitch, you can also go over there and hang out as well. We also have Twitch open.
Yeah,
Tony,
come
Tony's
talk to
not
me
getting
on
the love
Chit.
I
on,
quit.
on Chick.
Yeah,
Twitch. But yeah, so it was a good time down there. Glad that we went. It was just one of those things like afterward where you're like, yeah, now I feel better. I feel like a recharge kind of thing. So that was good to have.
Yeah, it was great.
And made cheesecake for there, and everybody like devoured it, which was awesome. I love
Lucky
cooking and
Charms.
baking for people, so it's a lot of fun.
Lucky Charms cheesecake.
Yeah, it was Lucky Charms.
All the diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, that was good stuff. So we had a good weekend, good week, and going into this week with everything that's going on, I've just been kind of chilling out.
Yeah.
Put the hammock up, just hanging around. As far as what I wear every day, I am so Polish. Don't even care. Like this is the first day I've actually gotten dressed. Literally, don't care. Walk to the mailbox looking like whatever. I don't know. My babushka on. Don't care. Just totally Polish.
She gets a big sleeve.
Yeah.
And put the arms in
Yeah.
it.
My babushka.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally, I just kind of like take the hammock and cover myself over and just hang out outside.
So basically, you're in a cocoon.
Pretty much,
more or
yeah.
less.
Getting the fresh air, but not messing with anybody. Just like, yep, fuck
Yeah,
off.
she's just kind of that zero fucks given right
Yeah,
now.
but no,
That's
it's been cool, kind of just chilling out, and I
Yeah.
think everybody just kind of needed that relaxation. You've been going like a million miles a minute with everything going on. I know it's just like a different. And you're still going because you're in retail.
I know.
So
Every day's
shout.
been like Black Friday since this.
Yeah.
last week or two.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's like a
Sucks.
nightmare.
I don't mark up fucking toilet paper.
That's good.
I don't.
That's good. People
I just
don't
want
need
everybody
to
know
be.
that. Well, you go right up to the little fucking sticker and look at it, and it says what day it was printed.
Yeah.
You know?
It doesn't need to be
so
happening.
you're not selling it on eBay for
No,
markup?
I'm not doing any of that
Those
stuff.
people have a special place in hell.
They do.
Honestly.
I got people.
I'm just going to be honest with you there. You know? It's
I'm
horrible.
telling you. I just like the ones that wear the mask and
Yeah.
they wear the mask and they walk in the store and they pull their mask off with their fingers and walk around the store with their mask off. And then they put it back on when they go outside.
Yeah.
Because that defeats the purpose.
Logical is not happening lately.
Fucking 88 out of 100 of them do that dumb shit.
Wow.
It's like, A, you're touching your mask with your fingers. You might as well huck that thing in the fucking trash.
Right.
Number 2, the bacteria is not outside in the air. It's not fucking pollen.
Yeah. Yeah. So with all that shit, all that stuff being said, we're kind of steering away from all of it. Just a shout out though to all the people that are still working and all the ones that are at home now taking care of kids and everything. There's a lot going on. We feel for you, and a shout out to everybody because we're all going through this all together. So. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of in your face with everything happening. And, we don't really need to be going into that. You all know what's happening out there. So
I got a week's vacation in a couple weeks.
good.
Dude.
You need it.
Dude, I'm going to position it right so I get like 10 days off.
You need it.
Shit, yeah, man.
I'm getting a hot tub.
Giggity.
Too hot in the hot tub.
That's right.
Sorry.
5 feet away
Lights.
because of that gate.
Got a couple more things going on in chat. And then let's get to Kyle. We got to talk with
Yes.
Kyle, find out what's going on there. Let's see here. Candy said, Jacob rock. Jeremy said, excellent show. Taylor said, nobody drank the Corona in the fridge.
All right, next.
And Joey said, you guys are doing Twitch now. Why am I tuning in on this garbage platform? I don't know.
Good.
Go to Twitch.
Yeah, go to Twitch.
Go hang out on Twitch. We got games and stuff you can play while you're hanging out over there.
Yeah, exactly.
So go there. But yeah, so and through all of this stuff too, Tony and I have decided that we're gonna still get on and do like some music and different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of use the platforms to keep people entertained with everything going on. I tuned into the Dropkick Murphys St. Patrick's Day concert, and I did a watch party with that.
That was fucking great.
It was fucking awesome. So I'm glad I did that. That was
Love the
pretty cool.
Dropkick Murphys.
So just moving forward. Just keep moving forward, everybody. But yeah, so welcome to the Don't Make This Weird joke, Kyle. I know we said that. We're glad that you're hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of research on you. You are all over the fucking place, man.
Oh yeah,
All
unfortunately.
over. And not really well liked by a lot of people. Just coming out swinging.
Notorious.
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 Yeah, that's a good word.
Yes.
Notorious. I don't know what all you can talk about or what all, to even ask you because honestly, I'm not really much in with politics and all that. I'm just going to be honest, but
Well, I think
You
even
know?
away from any political platform,
yeah.
I think the situation that he found himself in
Mm-hmm.
was unique, interesting. So this Project Veritas, I'll give you the premises, and then we'll
Okay.
have Kyle.
Go into it.
We'll,
Okay.
Okay. So there's this, I think it's a Republican-driven investigative news report type place.
Yeah, more or less.
And they went out and found Kyle where he was working for the Bernie campaign.
Uh-huh.
And they were out in a nightlight type thing, drinks, liquor.
Of course.
And then started political conversations. Kyle's real good at them.
Alrighty then.
So, go ahead, Kyle. Tell me how this whole thing went down for you.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you mentioned Project Veritas. Obviously, they're I wouldn't say that they're closely aligned with the Republican Party. They're a bit more to the right or a more shadowy organization than the GOP. I would say. But yeah, essentially
Right
what
wing.
very right wing.
Okay.
So basically, what they do is they send in undercover operatives. There was just an article out that said that they actually use former spies.
Jesus.
And
I'd be
they're,
fucking privileged.
So like you retire from the KGB or the what is it M16 or M15 or whatever it is.
MI6.
MI6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if spyling, obviously. MI6,
MK Ultra.
and then they get hired on by this ragtag. I guess it's not ragtag organization, and then they go out and infiltrate campaigns and movements and try to disrupt them, and that's what I got caught up in.
Basically.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is really crazy.
And he made it on Hannity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like I said, all over the place. If you guys go after this show, because we don't want you doing it right now.
Yeah.
If you go and you research Kyle, you'll find out all of the different things. You'll see the videos. You'll see everything, all the backlash, all of everything that happened after they came in and videotaped you.
Read the comments.
Yeah.
I think that I got some great enjoyment out of reading those
I
comments.
lost-
I was like, what the shit?
Like the clock was spinning. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the clouds were going by real fast. I lost some time.
Oh,
in
yeah.
them comments.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Birds chirping and shit.
Get lost in there for
Man.
sure.
Yeah.
It's like one of those YouTube journeys. You know, you start out watching like how to make a bird box or some shit like that. Next thing you know, it's like 4 days later, and you're talking about giraffe husbandry or something.
Right.
How the fuck did
Down
I
the
get here?
YouTube rabbit hole.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it gets strange.
So,
too.
so I imagine after all of that and that blowing up and you being all over the place,
Yeah.
life got probably a little bit scary, a little
Yeah.
bit crazy.
So at first, definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Like I had to go into a hotel room under an assumed name, just
Oh
to
wow!
avoid any like interaction with the public. Like that was about a week.
So you're already ahead of the quarantine game.
Oh yeah, I've been quarantined since February.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's gonna star in a couple bars on his shoulder. He's like the sergeant.
Yeah. But now you're able to actually come and talk and get out. Or you're not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not-
We're
I'm-
safe, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we'll be out of here by the time they get here.
right. True.
Funny story. So we did get like a postcard in the mail
Mm-hmm.
a couple days ago, and it was looked like a third grader wrote it,
Oh.
talking about the glory of Trump and
Nice.
how he called me the jerk because like a play on it's like a play on my last name that I've been getting since I've been
The jerk.
yeah the jerk 'cause it's,
Okay.
yeah Uric whatever
Yeah.
but I mean other than that there was at first lots of hate on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of but it's
Did you have to take down like your Facebook and stuff?
yeah
Was that your choice, or was that because you had to go into hiding and stuff?
so it was recommended.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, you need to shut down, like lock your social media right now. And the problem was that, like, I had just gotten out of jail
Oh, geez.
and didn't have my phone, so like the day that it was released, like I had no access to my phone to like
Oh, wow.
to deactivate anything. So like a bunch of stuff got in before. Yeah.
Jeez.
How many messages did you have at one time? What was the highest?
I mean, there was like in my like Facebook Messenger, there was like hundreds, and they're all just like they're all the same too. Like you're a die
dick.
commie, you're communists are stupid. But I mean, like there's some really dumb shit in there. I mean,
You're a big mean jerk face, Kyle.
yeah,
The jerk.
a lot of different
Well,
variations.
okay, so the
Call me if you need some fucking names.
so the video that they posted though, like, were they asking you questions and then they just went in and just
Yeah.
kind of chopped it all up and put together whatever they
Yeah.
wanted?
Exactly. So
Absolutely.
that's like their MO. That's what I think their first thing that they did, they took on Acorn, which was like a political organization back in the 90s or early 2000s,
Something like
somewhere.
that, yeah.
So essentially, that was like an organization that like mobilized urban folks that live in cities to get active and stuff like that.
right,
And
right.
they did like an undercover expose on them.
I remember
Uh,
that acorn thing.
and that was like
something.
that was their first like foray into things. But now they've just like gotten way darker and way seedier and
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, we've seen that in the past of how people will just completely chop up stuff like that and make you look so bad. So I can imagine like after that hit and then you have all these threats and stuff, you're just like, Okay, I may have been fucked up, but I don't remember saying it like that. I'm sure.
Well, and it's funny because it's a very much a perspective thing too, because all the there was like a bunch of people that said very hateful things, but at the same time, if you go over on the other side of Facebook on Left Book, there's basically everybody saying like, I don't see where
What's
the
the
lie
problem
is.
here?
Like, what's the problem?
Right.
This is legit.
Like
Yeah.
one of the things that they nailed you on that they were all pissed off about was saying that because of the way everybody's all pro-Trump and all the Trump supporters and everything and this is just loose. I don't have it written down
Right,
or
right.
anything, but basically that to fix this mess that we're in, we'd have to send everybody to re-education camps.
And they turned it around to make it look like you were wanting like concentration camps
Right.
and stuff to happen
Yeah.
and all this. And,
So,
I mean, that's a touchy word.
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what they did is so usually what happens is, and this was a guy who said he was a disabled veteran who didn't have any friends, only wanted to hang out, go out, have, you know what I mean? So he's
Right.
like playing on this like
Of course.
sympathy thing.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, let's just go out to the bar. Let's go out to the bar. And then, he's buying drinks. And then
Free
go out for a
99 is the best.
go out for a cigarette. And then he's like, oh, what do you think about this? And obviously I'm going to,
Yeah.
I'm going to speak in hyperbole, like it's not going to, like things aren't actually like literal. You know
Kyle's
what I mean?
blowing
There's
a point
there's like a
3.4, and he's like, "Yeah, gulags ain't that bad." What's wrong with the gulag?
Well, and that's another
Wait.
thing.
I've seen Burt Kreschner. Apparently, you take a hot dick in the throat in the gulag. So I mean, he's the machine.
So,
I mean, yeah, and how long have you known Kyle, Chris?
10 years.
10 years.
something.
So you've probably heard him go off on rants before with drinking and
Absolutely.
whatever.
Who doesn't?
And you were just like, yeah, this is complete bullshit. Like, I know this guy.
Well, the way some of these people were, like I know Kyle, he's very passionate
Mm-hmm.
about politics. He's, has everybody's best interest in mind.
Right.
He's not twisting his mustache. Just his belief is his belief.
Right.
And me and Kyle don't always come to agreements on this and the political agreement, and we pretty much tend to stay away from it for the most part.
Right.
But I know Kyle. And when I was reading this stuff and a lot of the way, like this one fucking website that I found that had his big long video, this was like a 30-minute episode.
Yeah.
All Kyle.
So it's a short,
They had some production quality into this. I thought it was going to be a fucking mini series.
right?
Right.
Episode 1. You come with a fucking Star Wars text.
Right.
This scrolling text.
But they were making him out like he's some kind of like kingpin revolutionist anarchist, and if this city doesn't get Bernie, he's gonna go with his group and torch that
Yeah, I
one
heard
down.
that.
And if this city
Yeah.
doesn't get his shit, he's gonna go torch that one down.
First off, that's a lot to commit to.
That's
Right.
a lot. And have you seen the price? Well, now
I mean,
gas
come on.
ain't that
Yeah,
bad.
gas-
Right. That's a lot to commit to.
Yeah.
Not saying that you're lazy or anything, Kyle, but that's a lot of commitment.
Since the invention of Xbox, I mean, terrorism's pretty low.
Yeah.
You can just go play some game and blow some shit up, and
Yeah.
I
get
thought it
all
was
out
the
of your system.
PlayStation 2 that they were going through and doing everything with.
Right. With that mercenary game, what was it?
Yeah.
But it was just a way that
I played Tomb Raider.
Right. And I'm like, I know this guy. He doesn't have an army of 1 million followers, and
Yeah.
he's not going to go destroy cities. No politicians are going to be harmed and all this stuff. I mean, they were really playing him out to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
He actually had a visit from what agency came?
FBI.
FBI.
Yeah.
Oh, just that little agency. That's nothing.
I thought
Right.
he was either that or Crave for Caring or something. I can't remember. Which
Wow. I would be okay. So it'd be like the oatmeal blunder blend or whatever they're
Oatmeal
them
blender.
showing up. I'd be like, yep, shit in my drawers.
Dang,
Like, really?
dang, G.
Wow.
Oh, that's the. I mean, come on.
So how long after that video was aired did you get that visit, or did you get it beforehand?
No, so it was I'm on probation in Iowa because Iowa has really shitty weed laws.
Let's just be honest. All right. All right.
Okay.
And,
Alrighty then.
I mean, they. So I mean, obviously, we're from Michigan. We obviously enjoy different
We definitely have different laws. in
different
Iowa.
legislation. So unfortunately, I was on probation there. So like my probation officer was like, "You got to come back for a meeting. We've not even met face to face yet." And then I walk into the probation meeting, and boom, hello,
So at this point, you have to be really not trusting any motherfucker.
not a single soul.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you. No way.
But you know who I
Everybody's
did-
shady.
You know what's crazy is who I did trust was Chris, because like
I
Yeah.
had him out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't say nothing. Didn't advertise it. Didn't speak a word.
Right.
Right.
In and out. Kept him fed. Had a warm bed.
Yeah,
That's
you know
good.
that when I came back to Michigan, like that's where
That's
I
where you
went,
were.
so.
Wow.
And you were safe, and that's good. See, like even 10 years of friendship, that's important. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we know.
Well, I seen him, and then I was like, oh, and I haven't talked to him for a while because he's been out on assignment. And then I got the gig going at my work, so it's
Right.
really I haven't really talked to him much since a little bit before Christmas. And I
Yeah.
was like, dude, and he's like in a bathtub. I can hear him. He's talking like this. He's like, dude, I'm fucking parked in a hotel in somebody else's name. It sucks.
So did you go pick him up then from there?
No, he drove back in a group.
Oh, I
in a
gotcha.
group setting.
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna, but
Yeah.
we would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It
nuts.
was a pretty unique couple of weeks. I would say that the first 2 weeks out the gate were like pretty wild.
I'd be looking for like red dots everywhere and be like,
I
motherfucker.
got dogs. They smell
Yeah.
you a quarter mile down the street.
Especially if you have shitty weed.
Yeah.
No, it's shitty weed
Just
laws.
Oh, shitty weed laws.
Laws.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like-
guys.
You get 3 to 5 for a doobie kind of thing.
Ooh.
With some Mormon judge.
I'm gonna go back to the YouTube here. We got a couple of things going on, and Denise did join in. Hey Denise, she said and we're going back to the virus thing because she did mention it.
Yes.
So she said the virus droplet needs to stay 4 to 6 feet away. Still no confirmation how long it stays in the environment. Healthcare workers are wearing N95s. Taylor says he's a libertarian. Shh. I don't know. Denise says, go Kyle. Great show, guys. Denise says, every minute you guys get a second freeze. Hopefully that's not doing that anymore, but thank you for that. And Adam says, hey guys, checking in, sounding great. And Denise gave a heart. So
Hello.
We got
Thank
some
you.
stuff going on.
For the
Twitch, too.
record, I love that one.
she's such an awesome
She's
woman.
fucking awesome, dude.
I was
She's my
super.
quarantine buddy.
That's important.
I got a great one.
That
We
is
have
super
fun.
Are you guys doing
super
like blanket
important.
forts and watching Stranger Things?
No, it's way darker at my house.
That's at my house. We're
Poor fucking
hammocking.
Denise. She's
Yeah.
like, where do I get the blanket fort treatment?
Just like this.
That is not how shit. No.
That's not how it's going.
Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
It is super important that you have good stuff happening though when you're at home like this
Yeah.
because you can lose your damn mind.
No, we're doing really
Yeah,
well.
that's awesome.
I watched Treasure Planet with my daughter last night.
I love that movie.
Never seen
Fucking
it.
love it. Dude, Treasure Planet is the shit.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we're
Denise, type
starting.
that in chat.
Yeah.
We're starting the Marvel universe, starting from how it happened with the
Okay.
movies. So that's what we're doing.
So,
You got stuff
anyways, in Twitch. Pillows420 says, hello. I wanted to know what we were talking about. I mentioned political radicals.
Right
Captain Milk said, this is so much better.
there, you go.
And I said, what's up? He said, just out here waiting for the government to pay me.
Ah, I've heard this.
So, how much
Yeah.
are we getting? Does anybody know a final amount?
I've heard 1,000. I've heard it's
yeah.
all up. It depends
I
on
heard
your
it was
wage.
not going to be 1,000. They said
Yeah.
that wasn't going to do any good whatsoever,
Right.
Yeah.
and they threw that number out. I just want to know how big
Not
my
sure.
hot tub is going to be,
That's
Right.
where it's coming
Exactly.
from.
because I'm not going to get put off work.
Right. So,
If I get put off work, I'll
We're all
let everybody know,
yeah.
and then the end is really fucking near.
Right.
Yeah.
When they give out in the pharmacies, yeah, fuck them, close them down.
They have like backup.
Yeah, you kind of have job security in
I
all of
totally
it.
have
You
job
do.
security.
You
Absolutely.
definitely do.
The
Yeah.
sicker people get, the more I'm going to work,
Yeah.
which is fuck.
I was like, how are you? Okay, I know we said we weren't going to talk about this, but how are you feeling about all that? Because you were like stuck at work. You're stuck working.
I know
And you just had a poop
it's going to
incident.
happen.
yeah.
It's going to happen to me
Right.
Yeah.
because I'm out in the front line.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
course.
going to. And I'm going to be fine because I'm not a vagina. I'm going to do just fucking fine. I'm going to do the same thing I
Right.
do to every other virus that I come in contact with, and I'm
Right.
going to deposit it directly into my colon.
Right.
There you
And
go.
flush it to Saginaw.
Well, well, I can say one thing. You've got training with your lungs, so you should be good.
That's right.
Sure. I'm a pro.
See,
right.
everybody's
But
good.
in any aspect, half everybody's going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the half that's going to get it is probably the people that have to work.
Yeah.
The emergency care workers.
Yeah. Of
course.
The fucking me's.
Yeah.
So
That's what's
I'm
going to
okay.
happen. I'm just wondering. I don't mean to like come at you like that, but
No,
it's
that's
seriously though. I mean, you're stuck working like that, and
Yeah.
it's just like we're all at home not saying everybody's freaking out, but a lot of people are,
Sure.
and you got to be out face to face with everybody.
Well, it gets a little hectic. I had a woman last week kick over a display, and
Jeez.
because I carded her, everybody's emotions are high.
Yeah, they are.
She told me she was going to shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
One of my other customers went out and I car got his gun.
Jeez,
I'm
oh,
gonna shoot her.
Pete.
That was 15 minutes after I got accused of marking up toilet paper.
Wow.
So it's been like
Okay.
every day is like Black Friday.
Yeah.
I got 7 people at my register. It's 7 times busier than it normally
Mm-hmm.
is.
Wow.
Everybody's stressed out. Nobody can get what they need. Nobody can get what we want. We have
Yeah.
people abusing the stuff that they get.
Of course.
And they're looking to see them like doing like the bubble things with the hand sanitizer. I mean, everything's just so misused.
Yeah.
It is.
Wow.
You're
I mean,
not
the way
wrong.
they use their face masks. These face mask
You're not
people
wrong.
are absolutely killing me.
Yeah.
They're so stupid.
Yeah.
They don't use them right. It's not what it is. It's more of a fashion statement. It's like a status thing. It's like I got a face mask. I'm clean. Well, no, you're not.
No.
Because you've touched it 15 times since I've been looking at you in the last 8 seconds.
Right.
Why isn't
Yeah.
it covering your mouth?
Yeah.
Right.
And it doesn't. It's not what it is. All that shit is gonna.
It's seriously. Yeah.
So it's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
But
Take a deep breath
I
and
got it.
everybody keeps on going,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I didn't mean to get back onto that subject. I know we said we weren't going to, but how can you not though?
How
There's
can you not?
so much
I mean,
shit going on.
It's an elephant in the room.
Yeah.
It is.
It's tough.
It is. So
Tough beans, man.
let's go back to the FBI stuff.
So Kyle with his alien
Poor
probe.
Kyle
So
going
did the
through all
probe
this.
hurt when the alien ship came?
It didn't get to that level.
That's good. That's good. We're glad that didn't go there.
I'm glad.
I'm glad it didn't go there.
That's great.
But yeah, so you've already been dealing with a lot. I'm sure there was a lot of fear for you with all that stuff going on. Dealing with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Bugging his family.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, for a while,
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
But I mean, I have a lot of friends,
Yeah.
that are also there on my side. So,
That's good.
yeah, a lot of the folks that I worked with and stuff were very supportive.
Yeah.
So,
Instead of turning you away and going like, "Oh yeah, we seen the video though." Like you,
yeah,
yeah.
Well, didn't you know everything on the internet is absolutely 1,000% true?
Yes, Abraham Lincoln said that.
Abraham Lincoln said that.
Yep.
No, I mean that's good though that you still had like the support and everything, and are you still doing the political stuff now, or are you kind of a little bit back from it?
I've definitely taken a step back
Yeah.
for a while.
I don't blame you.
I wonder why.
I don't blame you. I just wasn't sure like if you were still like going on with all that or just taking a break, which it makes sense. I would definitely.
Yeah, after something like that, you definitely kind of just gotta take a step back and see how see what other paths or what other avenues you can.
Now, has that changed a lot of the political landscape thought process for you at all since this event is transpired, or is it just kind of like cemented the facts of I fucking knew it?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of already plays into like my perception of how things already
Right,
were. So
right.
like, it was almost to be expected when we started in the campaign. They were like, hey, it's pretty likely that something like this could happen. And and even when the how it went down and like meeting these people, like I had a suspicion because of the way that that they were talking, but like it hasn't really changed my view of the political landscape, not at all. Still think that we're barely keeping our heads above water as a people, and now this pandemic thing hits.
Of course.
And it's like, and now I'm looking, and it's like, this. I mean, we're like very close to the edge right now,
Right.
and like things start breaking down, social systems start breaking down,
Oh yeah.
and
There's a
When
lot of-
infrastructures take a shit.
yeah, exactly.
Like
There's a
toilet
problem.
paper.
Yeah.
It just shows like how barely like razor thin,
Yeah.
our like protection is from like.
Well, and that's the question you have to ask with all of this stuff, political, religious, viruses, whatever. What the fuck is really going on? Because when you go and type in any search engine on the internet, current events, to find anything else other than the elephant in the room of what is actually going on. Like there was a week ago, I think, when all of this stuff really started catching fire. I spent probably 2.5 hours searching for current events that had nothing to do with the virus.
Yep.
And it was funny because what was it, January, February ish? I don't remember when it was, but it was like I think it was February. Saudi Arabia completely closed their doors to selling oil.
Yep.
At the exact same time, oil prices dropped in the United States. And I went, huh, interesting.
Yeah.
What
Buck
else is going
79
on?
in Saginaw.
Right. That's my point. And now here we are. Gas is even dropping further.
The oil war just kind of got like completely left left out. Like, hey,
Right.
like there's two major world countries that are like competing for, to like
Right.
collapse the price of a barrel of oil.
Right.
And like
Right.
that's not even like that's just completely like not even talked about.
No.
I like that. I drive a lot.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Well, and it's interesting because I mean, a lot of the stuff that is driven what makes quote unquote news, they do these puff pieces in the last little 5 seconds of the hourly news, and it's like, oh, that's supposed to make us feel better. No, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Give me something with sustenance. Don't sit there and jerk me off with a hand wrapped in barbed wire and say it's enjoyable. Fuck you.
Right.
I think you just described CNN and Fox's business model.
Oh my
That's
God.
my point.
That's
I
what
mean,
it does
really?
to my inner child. I
Yeah.
hate the fucking wing channel.
Mm-hmm.
I can't handle 'em.
Nope. That's the thing. Like we don't have cable. We don't pay attention to TV. Yes, we're on Facebook. We have Netflix and all that stuff.
Right.
But so like when everything kind of started hitting, it's like I'm kind of behind everybody else going,
Well, it's
oh
crazy.
shit, this is happening. All right.
It's crazy when you get the firsthand accounts of people going live on the different social media outlets of
Yeah.
what's actually going on in the news.
Right.
And then you have the news media outlets that are going, no, that's not really happening. This is what's happening.
Right.
It's like, wait, what? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know.
I wish there was a news channel that just showed you what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want fucking Bill O'Reilly's fucking opinion. I don't want anybody's opinion.
Yeah, and
Don't
that's what
tell
it-
me how to think. Tell me what happened. That's
Right.
what I want to know.
Yeah.
Not what the hot blonde thinks, or
Right.
they try to trick you because boys are real dumb. They're like,
Bring
"Whoa,
back Tom Brokaw, motherfucker.
That's right.
Walter Cronkite."
when news actually was actual news.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So much has
Yeah.
changed with
When
all
you're
of that.
sitting on the other side of the table interviewing a terrorist and shitting your pants the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, right.
Ron Burgundy.
Stay
Right.
classy, San Diego.
There you go.
Right.
A
Jeff-
whale's vagina.
I was just gonna say Jeff is joining us.
LFA!
He was trying to find the link and said he couldn't find us on YouTube. I was like, damn, did they already remove us because we put Kyle's name there?
Oh shit.
Jeez.
It's a conspiracy.
Satellite 917 was like,
Oh, we're fucking it
Nope.
up on Twitch, so whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. There we go. Yeah, that's
Oh.
there's just so much going on and it's hard to get away from it. It's right in your face. I mean,
Well, and it's ridiculous
matter what.
because I was watching this video on YouTube and this guy was talking about it. He was making rational sense of it all and saying, look, there's 1,000 fucking answers. Okay. You can come up with any fucking answer that fits the scenario. But asking the questions, that's what changes the whole entire fucking world. Because it's like, well, wait a minute, let's look at this from a different perspective and go, let's ask a right fucking question. I mean, you've watched us on This Is My Brain
yeah.
1,000 times where most of the conversation that we have is just tossing questions out there and going, if this is this and this is this, then why the fuck are these things not parallel?
Right.
Go educate yourself, do the due diligence, do the research, and ask those questions. eventually, after asking the questions, I mean, you've heard the saying, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Well, you're either going to get the grease and stop fucking squeaking, or you're going to get greased and just shut up altogether.
Right.
So ask the fucking questions. What's really fucking going on here?
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Agreed. I have got nothing on that though.
forgot
I mean, I
what we
get
were
you.
talking about.
I get you. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, do your research, ask the questions, do all that stuff. But they're already like, oh, hey, this is what's happening. Sleight of hand over
Exactly.
here.
Of course.
Yeah, well, that's been the American. It's not even the American. That is the political arena. That's always.
It's
how
the
it
same
is.
thing with the
They
religious.
show you this,
Yeah.
and then right at the last minute, you'll switch your room.
Right.
Or it's like, well, we gave you a little bit of this, and we got to take all that.
Right.
It's just what it is.
It's the same thing with religion too, because I mean, you got these people out there that are representing so much bullshit, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, so Father Handy is,
It's Father Filio.
oh, Father Filio, that's what it was, yeah. Is now
Von Filio.
now doing a fucking dime in San Quentin because he felt up some fucking altar boy. I mean,
yeah.
really?
Dude,
what the fuck?
When I was a kid, they really had honest pray the gay away camps.
Oh yeah. Oh
so they
yeah.
could have them all in one area. They knew
Yeah.
where their best shots were.
Yeah.
Where their best opportunity was.
Dude, I remember that shit.
It's absolutely disgusting, despicable. I can't even believe they still have an organization.
Yeah.
And all organized religion is bad.
Yep.
I'm sorry. But it's better to have ideas than beliefs.
Right.
Well,
That's
wasn't
the
it Gandhi that made the
Isn't
quote?
that the movie Dogma?
Yes.
It's a
Essentially.
good movie.
But it's true.
I do, yeah.
And I've hated organized religion since I was 18, 19
I
months.
was gonna say you were part of it, like born into all of that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Gandhi make the quote about I don't have a problem with Jesus, it's his followers that are little
Real assholes.
right? Yeah.
So
I mean, not that Gandhi has much room to talk because he was a pedo. Apparently,
Was he?
Apparently,
I'm sure he was.
Yeah, he, like sleeping with 12 and 13-year-old girls and shit.
I'm
Like,
sure.
whoa, dude! All right.
Beats to Catholics.
So
They're
you're going to
boys.
go through and lead a movement of a couple of million Indians to get salt, and you're going to sleep with 12 and 13-year-olds. What the fuck?
I think the best thing
Well-
they ever could do is just dress nuns up like altar boys, and then when the priests are done, be like, "Yeah, no, that was actually pussy."
Yes.
Oh my god.
And I'd be like, "Really? Well, that's not bad."
That happened there. So let's talk about some good stuff.
Yes.
Let's talk about some good stuff.
And Heather's twitching.
I'm not twitching. On Twitch.
We need to get the multicolored vertical bar thing when that channel goes out. So every
It's
time
just
Heather
left.
can push the button, and then come back and we'll just have a brand new segment right away online on deck.
Yeah, ready to go.
Good one, commercial.
No, but seriously though, there are some good stuff going on. There's a lot of people that are still, trying to keep everything positive and going.
Britney Spears is doing a yoga pose every day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's her contribution.
That's her contribution.
How does that
Okay.
work?
I don't know. You log onto her Instagram, and every day she's gonna have a new yoga pose she's gonna share.
Speaking of that,
The
Amy
squatting
Burke.
dog or some shit
Amy
like
Burke
that?
is doing the sailor's mouth yoga. She did one last night for everybody for free. What?
Sailor's
That's awesome.
What's mouth yoga?
So sailor's mouth, like you swear while you're doing the yoga.
Oh.
Sailor's mouth yoga,
Yeah, that's
like
what I do.
not
yoga.
mouth yoga. Sailor's mouth.
Mouth yoga.
So that's me doing my own interpretation.
Yeah. He's like, I only heard what you said part of the time.
Show me the guppy.
Oh my god.
Show me the goal.
So
Show me the
there,
goal pose.
there's that. A lot of
We're going
musicians.
skiing.
A lot of musicians are doing like at-home concerts and
Yeah.
music and stuff.
Yeah.
Ian's got his own music page now. Ian Elliott's
Nice.
music page on Facebook. You guys can check that out. He's doing music from home. A lot of different stuff like that going on, which I think is really cool.
Ethan Suplee just dropped a couple of new episodes for American Glutton.
Very cool.
He had Juliette Lewis, which I fucking love her. She's
Yeah.
awesome. Just she's you get a chance, go check her out. She's done
She is cool.
so much cool shit. Obviously, she's an actress, but she's in a badass fucking rock and roll band.
Oh yeah.
Is she?
Holy
Yeah.
shit, dude! Like this chick can fucking sing her ass off,
What?
Yeah.
dude. Like she was touring around with the Foo Fighters, man. I shit
Yeah,
you
you
not.
did not know that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Foo?
I like
the
Juliette
Foo,
Lewis.
man.
She was
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
great.
I like
Dusk till
the
dawn.
post that they had put up about not doing any shows right now and
Yeah.
go fucking wash your hands was like the last thing they said.
Go
I
David
was like,
Grohl.
oh yeah,
Fucking love Dave
I
Grohl,
dig
man.
this. Yeah. So there's those kind of things that are happening too. There was somebody else was telling me this guy went out and he bought a bunch of toilet paper. I know, hold on before you throw stuff at me. And people were like bitching at him and they're filming this whole time. And the guy actually went around to elderly people and was passing it out to them. And the guy that was bitching about it and recording was like, oh man, I feel like a jackass now. So stuff like that. Kids' school, the schools are doing the lunches and dropping those off here in Carroll. They're dropping off
Yep.
at the bus stop so kids have lunch and their breakfast delivered to them still. So shout out to those people that are still doing that.
And the kids that are in
you
town,
know.
you can go to the bus loop and pick up your stuff in the morning.
Yeah. So I mean that's cool. There's still stuff like that going on, and
Yeah.
some of the restaurants are still open. Like Dig Cafe is doing carry out, and
Yeah, they can still do that.
yeah. So a lot of places are still doing carry out, and I know everybody's just worried about getting sick and even participating in stuff like that. Well, Dig Cafe is actually doing stuff they're making stuff that's going to help with boosting your immune system. But they do
Yes.
natural food to
Yes.
begin with anyhow. So there's that. Stone Cottage Farm started the Kidmageddon. They got their first goat, and they're
Jesus.
letting everybody know that they still have soap for sale, so you guys can go on to Etsy and buy their homemade quality soap.
Do they have goat toilet paper?
They don't. No toilet paper. Although
Hashtag illegal cheese for life.
Farmer Christy does make handmade paper. So
Yes.
I
Yes, she
guess
does.
But if you ate
guess.
enough illegal cheese, you
Yeah.
wouldn't need much
You
toilet
wouldn't.
paper.
This
You
is
wouldn't.
right.
I made taco salad and I was being risky.
Live
Just
your life in
saying.
a cheese hangover. That's
Cheese
my,
hangover. Yeah. So I mean there is
that's my advice
That's
for the
my every-
shit-apocalypse.
that's my everyday.
Yeah, no more
advice.
oatmeal blunderbuses.
No.
Lay off the oatmeal,
Eat that
heavy on the
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah.
And cork. Cork is safe to eat.
Right. I think we're losing Nate over there. He's just
am
kind
fine.
of
Nate's like, what the fuck?
It's like, man, I'm
fuck
not
is
eating
happening?
cork. He's all pissed.
what the fuck is happening. But with everything else too, to bring it up, we've been really pushing like the vault and everything with everything going on. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, the March 27th show has been canceled, which a lot of things are. So, I mean, we got to be kind of patient with that too. They're not liking it. They don't want to cancel these shows either, but they're doing what they think is responsible at this time. And
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is Mitch had to cancel his
he had to
comedy
cancel
show.
his too. Yeah.
So,
That
So-
sucks.
do you know how many babies there's going to be?
A lot.
9 to 12
Dude,
months.
yeah.
I'm marking myself safe already because I can't have kids. So, breeders,
Playground
ha-ha.
is open.
Neither,
Haha,
neither can
suckers.
Denise, and I am just absolutely determined. Just kidding.
Still gonna make it fucking happen. That's
Yeah,
funny.
well, we're role playing.
There you go.
Dude,
gotta
I'm
keep
telling
it
you,
happy at home.
Blanket for it all fucking day long.
Blanket for it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Get yourself a hammock,
Fucking flip
man.
that couch up
Why,
and shit.
Nate? What is wrong? Why does he always make that face when I'm here?
Every time.
It's like, welcome to the Carol Autistic Orchestra.
Studio audience. That's why he's missing switching the camera.
It's like, click.
Nope. Yeah, he's
No
going.
exposure.
Oh,
there
no,
we
we're the
go.
black screen.
There we go. So are you still with Denise and Chris at their house?
No.
Or you're out of there. So you're like,
We got
Okay.
him his own bunker.
so you're cool now. Yeah. All right. Bunkers. Oh my god. Back in
Not
those,
like Archie
back in
and
those
Ethel.
days. Yeah. The cellars.
Yeah, buried in half a hill.
Yeah, those old days. I mean, there's
They weren't.
there's still people that are doing that.
Yeah.
They don't know the war's
preppers.
over.
Right?
They got
know.
a show about that. People building.
Wow.
Like
Bunkers
Tackleberry
and-
walking around with a fucking hand cannon and the
That's right.
fucking war helmet.
Is that what they call the doomsday preppers? Is that what
Yeah.
that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's people that are, they got a lot of different ideas of things and, but,
Tell you what though, with
plan.
this thing going on though,
Gotta
like,
plan.
you gotta be we're looking at those preppers and you're like,
Guy's like,
Maybe
I've been
they
spending
weren't
money
so
for 30 years.
Yeah.
Pay it off, bitches.
Well,
He
that's
goes
the
in his
thing.
cave, everything is expired.
Sounds like my grandma's house was when we went to go clean her place. It's like so many.
See, that's the funny part about it is you look at all these doomsday preppers and they go and they water, food, this, that, the other thing, and something like this happens. They lock themselves in there and fucking even
They're like,
right. You're eating food that's like 10 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. How's that
Yeah.
working out for you, buddy? That's not tuna fish that you're eating.
Oh,
That's
yuck.
Jello.
Sucked up.
Well, we had that conversation. Tony and I were having that conversation, and I went and I grabbed stuff that we needed, not going crazy or none of that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, because everybody on Facebook or everywhere is talking about all these people getting out there and buying all this stuff. It kind of makes you feel bad when you have to pick up just stuff that you really legitly need.
I know. Or you can't get what you need.
I don't
Right.
give
I'm
a
just
fuck.
like, I'm just getting what I need. I'm not trying to be a dink. It's not like I'm hoarding a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, we got enough to get us by, and that's it. I mean,
I need milk and eggs.
yeah,
That's all I got to go to the store for.
right.
Speaking of that, I made a badass fucking breakfast burrito this morning.
Nice.
Don't say it how you told
Oh, I'm
me
telling
though.
you, this is seriously, it was amazing.
So it was gross.
Well, we had some leftovers because me and my son made chicken vaginas.
That right there. Every time he said that, I wanted to throw up in my mouth.
Did you know chickens actually have vaginas?
I don't care.
Anyways,
I don't want to know.
So we made chicken fajitas, and we had some leftover chicken fajita mix, right? So I whipped up and made some scrambled eggs, threw in some, amazing herbs and spices, and some ground ginger, and then mixed in the chicken fajita mix, and then threw that into a breakfast burrito.
Yeah. I did that with the steak ones.
Fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and I
So good.
shredded the chicken too, so it was great. So it was all like evenly cooked into it, and just like,
Yeah, I dice my steak up.
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah,
throw it
yeah.
in there.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's how we should like spend our time on the internet now that we're at home showing all of our cooking.
I made fried
not a bad
flour
idea.
tacos last night.
no shit.
Press them down, you do your tacos, and just oil.
Yeah, that recipe that people are sharing, like it's like 4 ingredients maybe for flatbread or whatever.
Oh, yeah. No.
See,
Yeah.
how are you gonna know who's pregnant and who's just fat? Because all they did was eat and fuck
Oh
during
God,
the apocalypse.
that is a very good question.
Ask them. Just
Yeah.
lift up their tail like a kid.
Oh my God.
I'm not smelling anybody's ass to see if they're pregnant, Chris. I'm just saying.
Oh, I was going to say check the dilation.
No, well, that works
Like,
too.
oh, yeah, it's about a 4. Eh.
Tight, ain't I?
Like my gyno doctor's always Canadian. Eh? I don't know why. From the States, eh?
Eh? Checking out that, eh? Looks
I don't
good,
know
eh?
why.
Oh shit!
And he's also nearsighted. Oh, fuck.
I'm worried that you have a gynecologist. Eh?
Well, my dentist, same thing.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
my
really
God.
might want to look at getting a new dentist.
maybe.
No.
So put your feet in the
Just
stirrups and say,
maybe.
"Ah," right?
Yeah. It's a thorough clean job. I walk and whistle.
The fucking power washer.
I bet you're so happy to be here.
He knows me.
I mean, this is
Come on, we
This is
started
him
this show with an
24
oatmeal
hours a day.
blunderbuss.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You see, you have to have this kind of sense of humor with everything. You
I
have to keep your sense of humor.
had a guy at work tell me, and he's real tough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not much to him. He's rough. And I was messing with a customer after he walked away, and he stopped at the door, and he's like, "You know what? You're always in a good mood. You always got some shit to say." I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Thank you."
There you
Left
go.
him a good day.
That's
Yeah.
good. Like it's important. I think people are forgetting that part of it and forgetting the fact that even though there's shit going on, that we still kind of have to keep doing what we're doing daily.
It's
You
amazing
know?
when you're not a dickhead how many people actually recognize that.
Oh yeah. It's important
Yeah.
to fucking smile. I think that's the thing. Like this, yeah, this sucks. This really sucks. Let's just say it. It's shit.
Don't be a dick. That's
It's
the
shitty.
whole motto for the
But,
whole
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
campaign here.
Tip your waitresses and don't be a dick.
Well, treat and treat these people that are working that have to work that could get sick with respect.
We'll get sick.
They will get sick.
They will
because
Going to
they're-
get sick.
Yeah.
They're
Going to get sick.
they're interacting with everybody. Treat them with respect. It's not like it's not their fault. Okay, so when you stop and you think about what the store normally would have when it gets
Sure.
all scanned through the system, so that's all inventoried. You can't keep up with that when people are overstocking and buying out the store in one damn day.
The
Be patient.
last Friday, I think it was, everything I had was stuff up and above the store in these storage we have.
Mm-hmm.
But it's accessible to a customer if you apparently if you have one of our orthopedic canes.
Oh man. Okay.
So I'm up at the counter and I'm scanning stuff. I'm like, shit, I can't believe we still have some of this toilet paper. And I'm thinking I get to this one, Quilted Northern, I'm like, oh man, I seen that in overstock, which I have to scan into inventory because it's set in my back room.
right.
And people are buying stuff out of there. I mean, and then I look and there's 50 rolls on the floor and there's 2 canes. One of the canes broken in half and they're just helping themselves. And
Wow.
I had a cashier call in. I was alone by myself. It was like Black Friday busy.
Yeah.
Every single person was mad because all this shit got bought up that was on sale. So all we had was our high-end brand,
Right.
Quilted Northern, Charmin, the big 24 packs, fucking $21 for a pack of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm the devil. I marked it up. I drank all the fucking water. I just took all the hand sanitizer and just poured it right in the trash because that's just the evil
What you
person
do.
that I am.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, they're just
It's well, everybody's freaking out and scared, and they have to blame somebody, right?
Of course.
that's
So
me.
It's
That's
bullshit.
my fault.
yeah.
I fucked a bat in China. My bad. Stay out of that fucking bar. I'll tell you that.
Wait, so you're
You
Batman?
dick. Right. Right. Yep.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Tune in next week.
Little
See if
Patient
Chris-
zero.
For my next episode of Interspecies Erotica. I just wanted to be Batman.
I just want to turn my camera around to Nate because those faces over there just
I'm loving this. I think this is the most
awesome.
interactions he's been off camera. I'm just looking. He's gonna fucking squeeze
awesome. Upset
a
with
Cleveland
me.
steamer out over there because he's like,
nope.
No, can't just eat gravel, but gotta come back out.
Oh my god. So yeah. So just be respectful to people. Treat these people that are working with respect because they really
"Don't be a dick." Tip
they're
your
holding
waitresses.
everything together. Really, you guys are holding everything together right now. Without you being there, we wouldn't have even the little bit that does come in.
Well, the grocery
know?
stores, the pharmacies, the gas stations,
The truck
the
drivers.
truck drivers, the shipment stuff, that's all going to stay open.
Yeah.
The post office is going to stay open. You know, banks, they're on drive-through only.
Yeah.
I got to call ahead and put my change orders in.
Well, yeah, you guys are on the
ready
front
for it.
lines of this shit. I mean, you're seeing the bitter ass, angry, scared people coming and shitting on your fucking checkout lane and going, "Well,
Literally,
right."
almost.
Pretty much.
And yet you're
Yeah.
supposed to sit there and smile and nod and go, "Yeah, thank you for being an asshole." to
I
me."
do every time.
Well, but that's my point, though. Is you know how to be customer service oriented,
Sure.
as opposed to "fuck you, dick."
And just because you understand that people are panicking and acting this way that they'd probably normally wouldn't, doesn't mean they have to treat you still like that.
No,
You know what I
and
mean?
a lot of-
doesn't make it easier.
And I will say that the percent that is nice, it really goes a long way.
Of course, it does.
It's really nice. It's like I get like 50 bad ones in a row, and they'll be like one of my regulars, and she'll be like, "Ah, "It's just absolutely awful. You keep your chin up, you know, hang in there."
That's important.
Yeah.
You know, and it's nice. You know, it's nice when you get that. So,
It does help.
but most people are shit.
Yeah. Even when this is happening.
All I can think of is what was it? Was it Billy Madison? Where he's like, "Glad I called that guy."
Yep.
Oh.
Steve Buscemi in the
Yes,
back.
exactly.
This reminds me. I do have to talk about this because this really does this is something that has bothered me. Okay, so somebody shared about the Metro PCS. If you gave them a call, the specific number that they would help you with 2 months of your phone bill.
Yeah.
Okay. And I shared it after that because I legitly called, got a hold of somebody from Metro. They did waive our bill for 2 months. And then after that, people were calling and they're saying it's scam. Don't on the Metro to not call these numbers or whatever because it's a scam. I have the actual text from Metro stating that I got my bills taken care of for 2 months.
Are you absolutely positive it's
Yes.
from Metro?
Oh yes, I made sure before everything because I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of fucked
Have you
up.
checked your Credit Karma since?
It's probably not any better.
I'll check it. Grab me your
Yeah.
rubber glove.
Oh God. But the
You're
thing,
court low.
the thing that bothers me
What a
though.
658.
Oh my God.
Is that ton
No.
W30?
That's not how that works.
Question.
I can't podcast with you guys. Good God.
And we're to the screen
And we're
black.
No, but seriously though, I did check with them to make sure because I was like, oh shit, well what happened? Did I get scammed and all of this stuff that happened? But no, legitly they did, and it's actually taken negative off of my phone bill.
Nice.
So when it gets paid, that's what it does. So then after that, I think what happened was they just got flooded, and then they were like, oh shit, we can't afford to do this for everybody.
Right.
And I think that's why they ended up saying, well, don't listen to this and don't do this.
Well, why couldn't they have been like our first 8 callers?
Right, something like that. You know,
Broke-ass bitches.
because at that because that same day,
But wait, there's more.
because
If you act now, you'll get a Julian French fry maker.
oh man, but I want the toaster. What about my free toast?
I want the red one.
The red one. Oh my God, who is that? What's his
James
name?
Beach.
Oh, he's so fucking funny. Watch that. I actually did that with one of the people that were trying to scam me, and they got so mad at me. Like, are you fucking insane? Do you have a toaster for me?
You got a toaster or not?
Yeah. Don't message me again. That like legitly happened to me too.
Great.
But really though, that was a legit thing that was happening, and
Yeah.
I posted it because I really got through to somebody, and then after that I was like, now I look like a jackass. Like I was lying to these people, so I took it down, and I'm like, well, I better take it down because I don't want people thinking that I was lying to them.
Yeah.
But your
But
phone bill's paid for 2
My
months?
my phone bill was paid for 2 months. They
Shit.
took care of it.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, I mean, and then after that, they were saying that the systems were down later that day. So,
you posted the systems crash. Way to go, Heather.
so I look like
fuck?
so I look like a liar.
Mutiny.
They basically just gave you
Kyle-
2 months free, so you.
Kyle, how do I
blast this
prepare for
post.
this? Because I'm going to have lots of hate. I might have to go into hiding. Like, can
We
you
have a
prep
room.
Me? Can
Just
you guys
remember,
prep me for this?
If you
Yeah,
get into the
I can
hotel,
help
sign
you.
in under Lulu.
Yeah.
Lulu? Because that's what he calls me.
Lulu LaFilio.
I don't even remember what episode that was on, but that was great.
Oh, God. That was one of the earlier ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I started messing with scammers.
Oh, it's fucking
Told the
great.
guy I had
On
11,
Facebook, it
11
was.
kids.
Yeah.
That was great. Yep. How many kids do you have? 11.
And a voodoo woman named Phyllis.
Oh, gosh.
Bye. Or no, ciao, Roberto.
Roberto, yeah.
That's not my daddy.
Adam said our account has a paid balance. She's not wrong. And giant ducks almost peed myself laughing.
Giant ducks.
I don't know.
I got
remember.
nothing.
I don't
What
remember.
the
we have
fuck?
giant
Oh,
ducks?
yeah. James Beach with the ducks in the
Oh.
bathroom.
Oh, yes. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. When did
we
I
gotta
talk about that?
the ducks.
Yeah. If you need some, that's the big thing right now. Find yourself some comedians, some laugh therapy, all that stuff going on. I know that's really hard too because a lot of their shows are canceled and that's their main thing
Yeah.
how they make money. There's people that are working for profit corporations and they're not getting unemployment because of that, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of shit happening. So
Just say Joe Rogan's fucking has some amazing guests on.
yeah, I subscribe to him, and my phone blows up every time something is
Hell yeah.
posted with him.
Ethan Suplee with American Glutton, Joe Rogan, got louder
Guys.
with Crowder. There's
Guys,
so many.
it's our time to shine, us
Fuck yeah,
podcasters.
man.
Trying.
We've been doing this shit forever. Fucking share it.
Well, I've been half of forever, so.
Yeah.
We-
It's okay.
we
You got
consider
seniority, brother.
Sorry.
We consider you.
I'm union. I'm not losing any seniority.
You are not. You
Then
are
I get
not.
my fucking Chris chair.
Yeah, right?
You do.
Contract.
I took a picture of it last week, and I was like, "Be prepared. Guess
like
who's
that.
coming
That
back?"
made me feel fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we-
No, seriously though, all joking aside, we do get a lot of messages about them missing you. When's Chris
Yeah.
coming back? He's funny.
I'm trying. I
You
should
know.
be back. I'm off next Thursday
Yeah.
already. I got the next weekend off.
Shit,
and I
yeah.
think I'm going to have 5-day work weeks.
Yeah.
Which
Hell
gives me
yeah.
plenty of time to podcast.
All
Shit, yeah.
The
right.
weather's not bad. Gas is cheap.
Yeah.
Shit. Tony has
Gas.
satanic indigestion.
Always. Just always.
You don't even have to play a record backward. It just kind of comes out.
No.
I'm just hanging. I don't know. There's so much stuff going on. What are you guys doing to keep yourself sane right now?
I torture Denise.
That's what you're doing. I'm sure she can attest to this.
She loves it. She's having fun.
He's trying to have kids again.
She's watching Lord of the Rings right now.
Oh, okay.
We're halfway through the Two Towers.
Oh,
Nice.
there you go.
She loves it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
good. She's never watched it before.
No, but she had the box set in the basement. I'm like,
We need to do this.
this is odd.
I'm catching up on stuff at home.
Yeah.
Like stuff I said I was going to catch up on. I'm like, hey, fuck it. I'm going to take this time and just do it, you know?
Cock
Throwing
ring
stuff.
blew off. Shot right out of his pant leg.
Are
Like a
you
rubber
jerking
band.
off with a fucking
like,
hand wrapped
what
in barbed
is
wire? Is that what you
happening?
shot me
What
with?
is
It's like one of those
happening?
hand drawings where you can butt fuck yourself.
Wow.
Boom, shoots a cock ring out of
And
his
it's
pant
still
leg.
on me. Like, switch it. Switch it. Do your job, man.
You
Do
know, if
your
you sit on
job.
your hand first for a couple of minutes, it feels like somebody else is doing it.
That's called the stranger.
Yeah.
No, isn't that the Dutch rudder? No, that's something else.
No, the double Dutch rudders when you jerk yourself off, but your buddy's working the elbows. It's not gay.
I'm sorry, I brought that up now. What the fuck?
You told me that was a dirty Sanchez, you fucker.
I'm a liar.
Oh my god.
No homo, no homo, no homo.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
No, 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 no. No, you will not. I'm sure I just peeked it.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
There will always be that.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
And the Asian is laying over there dying.
Now he's making a happy face instead of a sour poop face.
I'm emotionally hard on Nate.
That's right.
I didn't know where that
Come
was
on, just
going.
bite down and bear it. We'll get through this, buddy.
Good thing you're 18 now, man.
Is he 18?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's legal.
Oh,
He's
everything
18.
changes
Yep.
now.
See, he was barely legal before. Now he's legal, so he can get into porn.
Oh, he's got a thumbs up. I'm
He's
over
got
here.
the big thumbs
Now
up.
I'm making the sour
He's
face.
going to be the June edition of Chicken Hawk magazine.
Oh god.
Cluck, cluck.
It's on recycle paper.
Age 32 centerfold.
Sticky rice. Right. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a hard thought.
Yeah.
Adam says pineapple juice, pineapple juice. Jeremy said WTF.
Thank you. Thank you. I was looking for that. That's my favorite compliment you can give me.
Hey, when you're filling out your app to go into porn or whatever, make sure you put as hobbies oatmeal blunderbuss.
You can't even get it out.
Film credits include an American butt boy in
Oatmeal
London.
blunderbust.
Their hobbies. Ringing tapioca.
He's a fluffer for don't make this weird.
I'm out. Fuck this. I suddenly do not feel like I should be around anybody.
Do you feel safe at work?
Others like 6
Nope.
feet, 6 feet, 6 feet.
I do not feel safe at work.
Nope.
I feel safe at home, though. Imagine. How does that work?
Oh, we only get out a little bit.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I had a lot of sugar today.
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
He's just
Practicing for his next role.
things.
Fruff your pillow.
Doing something with a hippopotamus.
Pillow
What?
fluffer.
Damn. All
That's
right.
not what fluffer means. You know this,
So
right?
you-
He's like, I'm going to fluff your
You're
pillow.
not going to be fluffing pillows.
Nope. Nope.
Don't fruff your pillow.
All right, so that's probably that's probably more accurate. Oh my god.
The
Do you
hairy
have
bean
a Mr. O'Neill's neighborhood story? I put you on the spot. I did. And I put Tony. I guess you do
man.
have one.
God. All right, I can pull one off.
Right.
This is right around the time of the flying nun incident.
He smoked Sister Mary.
Sister Chris, the music teacher, who cannot fly and confirmed Newton's theory on gravity. And shortly after that,
I thought it was Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will.
actually, Murphy's last name was O'Neill.
Really?
I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, a long generation of fuck ups.
I think the light just came on for Nate. He just got that.
Long family tree of mishaps.
Meep, meep.
Trump just goes up.
So we had this nerdy gym teacher who was a Catholic school gym teacher. His jeans were slightly higher than his sock. He always wore some creepy white Reebok shoes. Looked like your typical local tree jumper. Well, we hated this fucking guy. He was a dick. Always made us do bad stuff. Unfun gym class. More calisthenic boot camp than anything fun.
Gross.
We didn't really have a gym. I went to a Catholic school. So it was a shithole. But he lived around the corner from my sister. Same housing, like the second house from the corner. He was on the next street, second house from the corner. I'm out on the porch one day. I'm like, Mr. Motherfucking Elliot, you got to be shooting me. So I got on the horn, rounded up the troops, and we're going to fuck this guy up. It was around Halloween. Weren't sure how we were going to do it. Didn't want to do anything cliche like toilet paper or egging or anything like that. So he was parked in his yard, and he had a pretty narrow driveway type thing, like between where the house starts and the driveway, like back to the garage, was just enough room for the car. But in front, there was a walkway that went to like an egress porch.
Yeah.
So me and three other dudes picked up his little Volkswagen that he had,
Oh God.
and we wedged that bitch sideways in his driveway.
Oh no.
We did that to our vice
Grade
principal's
7.
senior skip day.
That was grade
Wow.
7. 6.
Oh
That
God,
was
that's
grade
fucking
6.
Oh,
great.
that is funny.
Yeah, me and like three of us were those little sixth graders. We got the back of that car up and pivoted it all the way around.
Anybody ever find out?
Nope.
Wow.
I heard all about it in school for the next week. Nobody
Oh my
fucking
God.
caved those. Those are my three homies that we've been since Little League. Pre-Bush. Pre-Bush friends. The ones you can count on.
Right?
Oh, that's funny.
Sandbags friends. But yeah, Mr. Elliott got his shit stuff sideways. He was lucky that all of that happened, though, because I wanted to fuck his shit up more. And they're like, no, that's really mean. I'm like, you guys just don't get this revenge thing, do you?
It's not how that
Lessons
works.
not learned in blood are often soon forgotten.
That's right.
You get your money's worth.
You know, the world would be such a calmer place if we still drank the blood of our enemies out of their skulls. I'm just saying.
Absolutely. It'd be a lot calmer.
Dishwasher
That's
safe.
right. That's
I
right.
tell you
Skulls
what.
are dishwasher safe.
I tell you what, those multi-level fucking marketing guys would be right the fuck out of there. They wouldn't even try it.
Hell yeah, man.
Nope, the Ponzi schemes probably wouldn't have a lot of them if you could be
Yeah.
executed for
Probably
it.
not. No.
Exactly.
So I'm all about that. I think there should be higher price tags on certain crimes, but
I'm thinking so.
they're not going to elect me for shit.
I'd vote for it.
Oh, I know.
I'd fucking straight up. vote.
I'd probably get like 30.
I'd make the faces, but I'd still vote for you.
I'd probably get I'd actually probably get a
Dude, you
lot
should
of
totally run for like City Hall and just be like, I'm gonna make this bitch work.
All right.
That's
I
your
wanna-
slogan.
Disco ball here. The shiny poles over there.
And a sign that says urinals for pissing.
Yep.
No leaving a fucking stink pickle in a urinal.
Oh my God.
Don't put cigarette butts in a urinal. It makes them soggy and hard to relight.
And there's
That's
your
Bay City's
advice.
new slogan.
Don't eat the rock candy in the urinal. It tastes like shit.
Oh man.
Especially in 48601. It's like, ooh, chocolate covered nerds. It's not what that is.
If I'm sick tomorrow, it's because of all of this, not anything else.
Heather from Don't Make This Weird contracts a new virus. It was the oh shit virus.
The oatmeal blunderbuss virus.
Model 7.
There is no cure.
Oh,
No
God.
cure. You just have to whack yourself in out of the rolling pin 4 or 5 times till you forget about me.
So fucking loony. Gong, 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 gong.
It's the Acme.
Yeah. Stars, birds,
I
moons.
see stars.
I can do stars, Eddie. Look.
Oh, I feel confident
Why
in
don't you
saying.
guys play me a song and sing it?
You want us to sing a song?
Yes, I haven't had any live music in a really long time.
Oh,
Can I
Jesus.
be a dick?
No, you don't have to be a dick. We could do
I
one.
want some service.
I don't
here.
even.
What you want?
I don't even know what to play. How much time we got left?
We got 10 minutes.
Fuck.
I have to do a story every week.
Yeah.
I have to actually have a fucking talent.
Let me go grab my guitar real quick.
The only one that
Keep
I
talking.
feel confident right now is not Sweet Home. Pride and Joy, but everybody's heard
Do
me
it.
do that one.
No,
All right,
I want it.
Let me go
All right.
grab my
I
guitar.
want it. I'll keep these
We'll
guys
do
on
it.
ice. Nobody leave.
Nobody go. Okay, we gotta talk.
I don't have another story though. I used to order. I do have a lot of stories because I used to have a Blue Angels firework catalog when I was a kid.
Who? How did you get this?
My brother.
How
had
old
one.
are you?
I'm 42, actually, but I had a
Really?
Blue Angels firework catalog and Black.
Because you said
Cat.
your brother.
I
Your
had older
siblings
brothers.
are way older than you.
They are. My next
So-
one closest to me is like 10 years older. Than
Yeah.
me. So I would just take the catalog, rip the thing off. I go get a money order from 7-Eleven. Check the box. Yes, I'm 18. Throw some bullshit fucking date of birth on there. And in 2 to 4 weeks, I'd have like $95 in fireworks or whatever I could come up
Wow.
with from paper money and all that shit.
That's
Were
crazy.
they just like sparklers, or were they?
No,
Legit.
fuck
Legit.
no.
Legit. fireworks?
Legit shit. Cherry bombs. I mean,
Yeah.
silver
Cherry
barrels.
bombs.
Jeez.
I had the real shit. I had a buddy. We used to fucking take shotgun shells apart. We had a reloader. I knew how to make bombs when I was like fucking 12.
Oh my gosh.
I'd take shotgun shells apart. I'd take unpack the wadding,
Yeah.
pull the wadding out of it, dump all the bullshit into it. And me and my buddy would sit there and we'd break apart firecrackers and bottle rockets for hours.
Don't try this at home.
Until we
Yeah.
had a big
I
pile
think
of...
we're
Am I getting there? Am I getting there?
we're getting into
So
some
I
pretty
feel
dark
like this is
areas
like
here.
from the anarchist cookbook or something.
I don't know
Yeah.
where it came from. It was just
That's
a
where all
homemade
this shit came
recipe.
from you.
Did I say that I know this guy for 10 years?
It was a goddamn firework. We
Lincoln
blew up
down in the
tree
chair.
stumps.
Yeah.
Didn't have a
Sure.
rider truck. I was fucking 12.
Right.
Tony's like, why are there helicopters everywhere in Menry, like in my mom's bedroom? Whatever.
SWAT dropping in.
I was just talking about my Blue Angels catalogs I had when I was a kid. Order fireworks. Blue Angels, Columbia House.
Dude, we just like drive.
I remember Columbia House.
We
Yeah.
there was the porn Columbia House. You get like all the weird categories. It'd be like pea and furry bush and all this like crazy Asian shit. And they had the little teeny
He's just
tiny
like-
thumbnails that like starred out the tidbits.
Thank God for the internet.
I know.
Makes stuff so much more convenient
And weird.
and weird.
I love it.
Very weird. All right, you're gonna hit your hand on that guitar when you're.
Wow, I can't believe I requested free music. and
You
I
got
it.
music. We're gonna do it. Can't. It's been a minute, but we got this. Wow. I'm probably gonna be loud too.
Good.
Here we go.
Put some shit in it. Put some motherfucking spitting.
Well, you heard about love and giving sight to the blind. My baby's loving cause the sun to shine. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby. heart and soul. Love like ours won't ever grow old. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. He's long and lean. Mess with him, you'll see a girl get mean. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby like the finest wine. Stick with him until the end of time. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. Yeah, I love... There was another one.
Go ahead, keep going.
All right, bring me back in. Yeah, I love my baby, a heart and soul. Love like ours won't ever grow old. He's my sweet little thing. He's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy. He's my sweet little baby and my little lover boy.
Yeah! Got my music fixed. They're good.
Yeah.
Super good.
Thanks, guys.
I needed that in my life.
Denise says stay on late. You guys are rocking it. Well, Tony could.
I missed it.
Tony could do another one.
Tony, why don't you do? You got one, don't you?
Do one, and I can jump on with you. Just pick something.
You can, dude.
Dude, you do
fucking
this all
play
the
and
time.
Sing anything. Pick something you like. Grab something from the '90s. Whatever you want.
Yeah, do something. Do something nice. We gotta figure this out because we're gonna be filling our days with this shit.
Right? Well,
Keep
shit,
everybody-
I'll just do the one that we did down at the man cave.
Okay.
So, gotta figure out this mic thing.
Yeah, get it. Well, which one are you doing? Down at the
Can
man.
you see?
Oh, okay, yeah.
What one?
Can't you see?
Oh,
Hopefully,
that'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm going back to Jeff saying natural selection is natural. Adam says, woohoo, dog whistle, encore, encore. And Dad said, great, well done, love you. A little bit of little fact about that song is my dad actually got me into the blues and Stevie Ray and all that. So, and he'd take me out to go actually sing karaoke. And he'd be like, okay, I'm going to sit the back and I want to hear you back there. And I had a hard time with that, but now it's a lot different.
Gonna take a freight train down at the station, and I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb me a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off, nobody's gonna know. Can't you see? Whoa, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me?
Oh, been doing to me.
I'm gonna find me a hole in the wall. I'm gonna crawl inside and die. 'Cause my girl, she never told me goodbye. you see? Whoa, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
Can't you see? Whoa, can't you see what that woman she's been doing to me?
Been doing to me.
Gonna take us southbound down to Georgia town, and I ain't never coming back. Buy me a ticket, go as far as I can, till that old train runs out of track. Oh, can't you see? Whoa, can't you see
What that
woman's
woman's
been doing to me?
been doing to me.
Can't you see? Whoa, can't you see
What
that woman's been doing to me?
been doing to me.
Yeah.
There you go. All
I need
right.
that shit in my life.
All right.
That was worth the price of admission right there.
I'm telling you. That's my payment. I come here for
There
the
you go.
music.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to work on stuff. Me and Tony are gonna start doing some live streaming. Even if I am at my house or whatever, we're still gonna continue to do streaming. And work on some music, some different things on Twitch and on YouTube. So you guys are more than welcome to keep on watching for what we're doing. We're gonna put some music together and whatever. Do some craft shit at home. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
start singing more because that was cold.
I'm trying to think, like, because we do once a year we do a band, or we put the band together back together, and we play
the
at the
band back together.
Relay for Life. And I'm trying to think of all the stuff. You know, I've done different songs with you. We did, you know, several things. You got something on Twitch?
What is that? Square lot? I don't know what.
It's a person.
Yeah,
That
Do
person.
you know "Never Going Back Again" by Fleetwood Mac?
Oh God, I'll have to look into it. We can work on that.
Stevie Nicks, man.
I love Stevie.
love me some
Dude.
Stevie.
That's tough.
I forgot to tell you guys that she is my spirit animal.
Yes, she is.
Love Stevie Nicks. But did you want to do another? Got something in mind?
I don't know.
The only other thing that I could pull off the top right now is Sweet Home.
Sweet Home.
Yeah, but I got to pull it up because I'm not good with those lyrics, to be honest. We'll do another one for you guys.
Fucking yay.
Chris is like, yeah.
I know it came out like it was like, oh, we'll do another one. But no, I do really enjoy
Encore,
doing this.
goddammit. Encore.
I do enjoy doing this. And this one is the Blues Brothers one because that's the one I like. Ian would probably be shooting me looks right now, but Blues Brothers the ones I like. Now come on, now baby, don't you wanna go? Now come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, my sweet home, Chicago? Oh, come on, oh baby, don't you wanna go? Hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, my sweet home, Chicago? Well, 1 and 1 is 2, 6 and 2 is 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me late. Hey, hey, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, my sweet home, Chicago? Got a little tricky there. Ready. Oh, come on. Oh, baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, come on. Baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, a sweet home, Chicago? Well, 6 and 3 is 9, 9 and 9 is 18. Look there, brother, baby, you'll see what I've seen. 88, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, my sweet home, Chicago? Oh, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to that same old place, my sweet home, Chicago? I'm looking at the playback on the camera and I make such funny faces.
I don't know how you can
It's
look at it. I
fucking
hate
great.
seeing myself on the camera.
It's great. Well, I'm trying to pay attention to chat too, and I'm just like, oh, I just made a really weird face.
I
Sweet.
hate my voice.
I had a hard time with that too when I first started on the podcast, listening to myself recording, all that
You
stuff.
wanted nothing to do with cameras.
I did not. Well,
No, I remember that.
trust me though. Like, think back. I look at my old pictures and I'm like, yeah, 167 pounds off me looks pretty good.
We're not body shaming here.
No, we're
That's
not.
what
We're
this
not.
podcast is about.
No. We're not doing that. But the health, the situation of the health though, is really what it is. And
That
I was
matters.
just insecure. I was very insecure with a lot of stuff. So
I get
that
it.
helps.
All right. Well, I think
All right.
we're at time.
Yeah,
Are we out of
it's about that
time?
time, guys.
Yeah. But
Catch
next
us
Thursday's coming.
next Thursday. We will be back. We're going to continue, even if we have to put everybody on at their own home. We'll continue doing the show.
The
We
only
don't.
way I won't come is if I feel any kind of symptoms of anything.
Same here.
That's
we
my
got to
only
make sure
gig.
that we're keeping everybody safe.
Yeah,
Tony's got
absolutely.
a family and everything
Yep.
here,
I
so
got my mom, I wanna
everybody,
check it around.
everybody. We just got to be cautious, and I think everybody else should really continue to practice that as well. If you're
And
not
I
feeling
have
good, stay home.
webcams and a laptop and all that.
Yeah,
I mean, if I
that's what
have
I'm
to
saying. If that
figure it
comes
out.
down to it, to keep everybody going, as if we're all feeling good, we'll jump on and just go from home.
Right there,
We'll keep
mate.
going. So you guys be safe out there. Continue to just stay positive the best you can with everything going on. If you guys are out there in the workforce doing what you're doing, stay safe. We respect you, and we're giving a shout out to all of you. Chris doing that. Kyle, thank you for joining us. I know.
Thanks for coming on the show.
We're glad to have you. You're gonna have to come back and hang out. Stay out of trouble. Don't trust anybody but Chris apparently. And you've already got your game on with the quarantine, so you're doing good, my friend.
You gotta
Ahead of the
start-
game.
you have
Ahead
to
of the
practice.
game.
Right.
Just remember, if you go into a hotel, use the name Lulu. Nobody will
Lulu.
suspect anything.
Now they will. You just give up the gig. So
That
And
one
for my
off.
fans,
No, see, they'll be busting like old freaking ladies wearing moo-moos and shit coming out.
my name is Lulu.
and what were you gonna say, Chris?
Thank you for everybody that missed me and wanted me back.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm glad the mood wasn't like, fuck that guy, glad he's gone.
No, actually, everybody was really looking forward to you coming back and your Mr. O'Neill stories, everything
Yeah.
like that. Just the mood and everything all together. We're gonna keep going as long as we can keep going.
I have to start making
You
them
know?
fuckers up. I'm gonna run out of them.
So I'll start telling you some of the bad stuff I used to do, and you can just use it.
Yeah.
I have some bad stuff.
I'll
It's
be
just
your
so
ghost.
bad, I guess.
I'll be your ghost writer, Chris. That's what I'll be.
I got like 3 or 5 things that I will just take to the grave.
You have to. We don't
You
expect
got
you
it.
to.
I mean, that's just how that works. Like there are still statute of limitations involved with certain
I don't
things.
have anything like that.
Yeah.
But
I
just
do.
like, man,
All right.
you might
That's
be
what
a
I loved
bad
about when we
soul.
grew up in the 80s, man. That shit was not on camera.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it
good with
wasn't.
being that.
Maybe a Polaroid if you were unlucky, but that shit got tossed into a bonfire somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They burned quick.
That could be one of the greatest things about the 80s. is-
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And not being attached to these all the time.
No shit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And the
But-
bushes.
It's great that I don't have to read a shampoo bottle while I take a shit though now. So I'm just saying.
That's nice.
You can only read the Lysol can so many times while
Yeah.
taking a shit. I'm
Yeah.
just throwing that
I'm a
out there.
stomach guy. I got good at pronouncing all them words. I could get through most of them.
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
chemicals.
The
Yeah.
27 million different syllables in one fucking word.
So my dad's saying be safe, love all. Love you too, Dad. You stay
Yeah.
safe. You stay in.
Deuces, yo.
All right, guys. We'll see you again. Take care of yourselves and stay weird.
I got that.
We got this.
I got